Ciao and welcome to EICMA 2023. We've just been sitting at the Suzuki stand and they've unveiled this, the GSX-8R. It's going to be brand new for 2024, and as you can see, it's heavily based on the GSX-8S. Now, I've ridden that bike. Also, as you'll see on the channel, I've ridden the V-Strom 800RE. I've also been fortunate enough to ride the DE version. So all of those bikes share the same 776cc parallel twins. Brand new motor for Suzuki in 2024, and effectively it's a really torquey, nice engine to work with. They put this into a sports bike sort of fairing and style, and they've switched up a little bit of the components from the 8S to make this a little bit more sports focused and sort of tuned in for a bit of a sports touring ride. So a few things you can see are similar from the 8S. Naturally, the stacked headlight at the front is a huge giveaway, but this has now come into a full fairing. The riding position is a lot more sporty as well, naturally. They've adjusted the suspension so it's now Showa rather than KYB, or the other way around. And they've put the triple clamps with the bars right nice and high, so you still get the full tucked position if you wanted to. But as you can see, I'm 6'3" and I fit quite comfortably on this just from sitting at the show on it. Moving on as well, you've got Nissin brakes on this as well. It's going to be twin disc at the front, single disc at the rear. And I forgot to mention as well, it comes in 3 different colours. You've got the black here, which is really nice in person. You've got the standard Suzuki blue, and then there's also a white and red variation as well, which is really nice little trio of colours. There's no confirmation on price just yet, so Suzuki will have to reveal that later on. And fingers crossed we can get on the launch of this and ride it out somewhere pretty, just to see how it does. But continuing on with some of the similarities, not sure the exact fuel tank size. Maybe we'll chuck it on screen. I'm gonna guess it's around about 15 litres? It looks a bit slim. I mean, the seat is quite slim as well. So this is one that you could quite easily see on tracks around Europe and the UK. You still got the TFT display up front, and that's a really nice, clear, visible one. And moving from there, you still get the same mode selector. So you've got Suzuki Drive mode, you've got the traction control settings, ABS settings. There might be a sport mode on this, but I'm not too sure if they will put that on there. You can adjust the preload on the rear as well, if you wanted to fiddle about with your preload settings. One thing that really stood out for me riding the 8S and the RE and the DE, this motor is really nice and torquey. From the low end in any gear, it feels like it can just pull away. And if you're in, say, 4th gear, low revs, you can just twist the throttle, pull, and the engine will start to sing and start to work. If you want a little bit more info on the RE for the motor, have a watch of that video and I'll touch on how that bike feels on the road. But it'll be very interesting to see how Suzuki do with this GSX-8R. So we'll just have to see if the reveal from EICMA translates into a lovely road bike, which I think it will, because this platform is a really nice place to start, especially with that motor. That motor on track, that motor on the twisty back roads in the UK, I think is a recipe for success. Depending on the price, we've seen rumours of around £9,000, so it floats in between the sort of R7, the RS660 is a little bit more pricey. But if it's cheaper than that, it could be a very big winner for Suzuki in 2024, especially considering how many rivals there are going to be in the segment as well. Honda have just shown a load of sports bikes that they've got, especially the CB R500, 600, 650R. You've also got some sports bikes from like Benelli and a few other alternatives there, which could be quite interesting. Kawasaki have also released a middleweight update to the Ninja series. So it seems like the sports bike market's hotting up for 2024, so we'll have to see how it goes. But we're going to continue looking around the show, see what else we can find. Suzuki showed off the GSX-1000 GX. It's a touring version of the GT platform, so that'll be quite interesting to have a look at. But in any case, we're going to continue looking around the show, have a look on the channel for other videos from EICMA, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.